What's up, family? Finally made it to Tampa. Feeling a whole lot better. Just the atmosphere. I don't know how with y'all, but sometimes you get around the wrong neighborhood, just the wrong environment, man. You just feel like when you a chosen one, you just feel like weird. You know what I'm saying? You feel like it's not your time yet to be there. You don't, you're not being, you don't dislike nobody. It's just you could just feel the presence of the enemy when you go certain places. And I know a lot of people like, what are you talking about? Yeah, just y'all ever felt that feeling you had on the inside of you? Maybe you was at the club or something like that where you felt like you had to get up out of there. It was something was about to go down. Yeah, I feel like it's just a dark spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like a dark force. You know what I'm saying, around. And it's like everybody is under mind control. They walking around, all of them just on one frequency. And you ain't on that frequency. And they trying to get you on that frequency by any means. I'm telling you. Crazy out here. But I just try to stay strong, you know what I'm saying? It's all about faith, faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. But with faith, you know what I'm saying, it's just like you can just go through anything because you believe that everything's going to be okay, even though you may be persecuted and you might go through things. You know what I'm saying? You know that in the end, God gonna always shine that sun on you. And people gonna see it too. They gonna get angry. I don't even care. They gonna get real mad. That's all right. You know, every time God blesses me, the devil turn up. It's all good. Hey, the glory be the Lord. You know, sometimes I used to think in my mind that sometimes, God will just use you to go through just to keep bringing you out, just to show the world that He exists. You don't know what your calling is, man. God could be using you for anything. You can be like, man, God, I'm always up and I'm always down. I'm always going through. I'm always struggling, But guess what? God always bringing you out too. You got to look at the bigger picture here. See, God's thoughts ain't our thoughts. See, this is a war. This is a war between good and evil, him and Satan. And he getting to the point of just like Job. I said it again. I like going back to Job because it reminds me of myself. Everything get taken from you. You know what I'm saying? And then in the end, after everything's over, then he basically gives you everything back and even better. Because I have lost some things. A lot of them were small things, and some were, big things. But at the end of the day, it's like when I lose something, God always give me even something even greater. And that's what He's been telling me in my life, even down to the relationships that I pick. It seems like, and I know this is funny, but it seems like every woman that I ever been with, she just kept getting better and better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? To the point that where God gave me a vision. One time, a while back, I was going over this woman's house, and my mama just kept calling me. I was like, why is she calling me? Why every time I'm about to go over Shorty house, she always blowing up my phone? You know what I'm saying? Because my mama's a Christian and stuff like that, and she was raised in the church. She raised us up in the church. I was like, every time I'm ready to go over Shorty house, she got to be calling my phone. And you know what God was telling me? God was telling me, because that's what kind of woman you need. A woman like your mama. That's loyal, trustworthy, can cook good. And he was showing me that vision. He said, man, you already had the good example right there in your face the whole time. You already had the good example. So what's the problem? Why can't you find anybody good? Why can't you pick somebody good? You already had you had your mom there. It just show you, what a woman should be like. I even had a good father, you know what I'm saying? That's why I know how to fix on things and good with tools and different stuff like that. And I think to the point that where people don't understand that, you know what I'm saying, if you had good role models in your life and you seen them be successful, And it don't necessarily have to always be financially, but you know what I mean. Just being happy and peaceful. When you can get that, then you know it's sky's the limit. You can do whatever you feel. But that's here nor there. It's just to the point that where you know you just gotta believe. You know, I know a lot of people. You know, they send their imps out everywhere. I'm gonna tell you, they always do. You know, Satan hate when you happy. You know what I'm saying? He hate that. Every time you turn your head or something, and you try to like, you try to make a video, you really want to get into it, but when you got people creeping, I'm trying to see if I can. Anyway, when you got people creeping, I told you I don't like doing that. I don't like putting, doing that crap. But I just sometimes I do it because it's like it's weird. As soon as you start making a video, then all of a sudden these bammers start coming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like let me mess his heart up. Let me mess his mind up because now he's thinking about targeting now. He can't. And that's the whole thing about this program. It's just to keep your mind off of your true abilities. You know is what some of y'all are beautiful people, man. Y'all just gifted to do certain things. Some of y'all got so much talent, and and it's just trying to break free. You need to break free out of that cage that you're in. Wonderful talent. I have heard some videos and talked to some wonderful people, and not all of them targeted individuals, but I mean for the most of it, the target individual community, man. If you get them all together, man, you. If we can never do that, which I doubt it, you know. I wish we could all come together and just have a cookout or something like that. And just the people that's in the conscious community, you know what I'm saying? People that believe in a higher power, people that know we're in the end times, and we just have a big revival, That would be great, And we just I don't care if we got to rent out the whole park or a building or something like that. We just all come together and just really get to know one another and worship or whatever. Nobody got to come and be perfect. You ain't got to be perfect. God's working on you. You know what I'm saying? But just when he work on you, don't resist. They're just like a boxer. If you got your coach trying to teach you how to box, and he already a champion and a golden glove, don't get in there acting like you know more than him. You there for him to teach you. So just be humble and just learn. And then when you get in the ring, you'll be able to do the same thing, achieve the same thing he achieved. Yeah. That's how I look at that's the big picture. But I just want to drop a little quickie, Like I said, glad I'm back in Tampa. Florida period is beautiful. I mean, the whole Florida. It's just, like I said, we just got to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It ain't the world. God said he created the world and it was good. Was good. Until, us as humanity, we the one mess up everything, man. There's a lot of things that we could do back in the days that God didn't even call it. It wasn't even a sin. But we probably can't do a lot of things now is because of sin that came into the world, like Adam and Eve when they sinned. A lot of things came into the world. God gave them the whole world. Say, you got all the fruits you want to eat. It gave you a woman. You can have fun with her. I don't care what y'all do. It won't nothing to sin, man. Nothing. Just think about it. It won't nothing to sin. Could have had all the fun you want. Jesus even turned the water into wine. They were drinking and partying and everything back then. That's why I'm saying a lot of things won't sin until we start messing up. Jesus' mother came to him and said, "Won't you come on, son? We did. Come on, bartender. We need you to turn this water into wine right now." Like, wait a minute, woman. Good gracious, ain't my time yet to be doing all these miracles, but I got your back. That was wild. I read that scripture. That was, he turned the water into wine, and everybody talking about yeah. And I think in Psalms 104, verse 15. If you go to that chapter and that verse. Just read it. Do something. Just if you got a Bible, you can look at it on your phone. Psalms 104, verse 15. I looked at a Bible when I was, I forgot what place I was in, but I had just picked up the Bible and I just opened it. And it went right to that. And that was weird. But anyway, y'all keep your head up, stay strong. Love y'all. I'm out.